Leo, to your mid-month reading for June. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, Leo, let's get into your energy, see what you are thinking and feeling for mid-month. Okay. What is going on with Leo? Leo. And it is the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, Leo. So let's see what's going on first before we get there. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify on that first. I'm feeling finances coming in, so I do feel that this is financial or something that has to do with kind of finance. We have a triumph, and I do feel triumph and success is what I wanted to say, but there is no success there. But I do feel like you are triumphing, you know, with success. So however it is, you feel very successful. I do feel, though, with the Five of Cups that while you're standing, you know, financially great, it's kind of like everybody else around you is kind of complaining and struggling and having financial difficulties, and they're trying to kind of tip you over, right? And it makes you feel kind of like, while everybody else is not succeeding, you're thinking about how they're not doing so great. You're like, I'm doing great. And it's just kind of like throwing you off. Okay, and I do feel that this could be coworkers complaining about how they're not making money, not doing the things they're supposed to be doing, and you're like, well, I'm succeeding. Present energy is power, your own card, the Leo card. So you are definitely in power, and you feel like you're in power, and you feel like everything's going great for you. Maybe you're thinking Five of Cups because you're feeling kind of bad for your friends who are not doing so well, or coworkers who are not doing so well. Yeah, partnerships and alliances. I do feel it's coworkers, friends, maybe friends who are coworkers. Okay. And they're kind of getting you down in some ways because they're always talking about how things are not going good with them, and you're like, I don't understand because I'm doing great. You have the Balance, and you have the Light. You're doing great even in the past. In your past, you're feeling very balanced. You're feeling very happy, very blissful, doing great. In the near future, you have materials, spiritual prosperity. You have the fulfillment of wishes. So, and at the bottom of the deck, you have the foundations and achievements, which means you have that law and attraction, that prayer, that wishing going on, wishing for better things to happen. And with the fulfillment of wishes here, I can only imagine it's only going to get better for you, Leo, financially. Okay. Yeah, because even the top of the next card, if I would have pulled it, would have been recognition and rewards. So you are definitely having the recognitions and rewards. So you have some beautiful things going on with you. It's just that it makes you feel bad because it makes you feel like, as you're doing so much success and having all these success stories, either you or a loved one, and it could even be a loved one as well. Maybe it's your girlfriend, wife, whoever, boyfriend. Take it as it resonates, but maybe they're not doing great, and it's really bringing you down because you would like to see them have the success that you're having. It's almost like you have a success story going on, and they're like kind of down in the dumps. It makes you feel kind of bad, but yet you see what you have. So it's almost like a blessing in your eyes. That's how I kind of feel it. Like you feel like you're so blessed. Like you're struggling so hard, but I feel so blessed, you know, and it's probably because you were struggling at one time. And so you kind of feel their pains, right? You kind of empathize with them, but it's really kind of bringing you down in some ways because you're just kind of hoping and praying that they'll kind of move up with you, right? So, and then near past over here, you are the King of Pentacles. You are making that money. literally making that money. You see your prosperities, you're loyal to your job, and if it's, a relationship as well, you're also bringing home the money, loyal to your job and to your relationship. And, you're just feeling very on top of everything with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles has it all. And you really feel like you have it all. And you're having the realizations of, how happy you really are and how happy this is really making you. Realizing that you've planted these seeds and these seeds are just growing right before your eyes, and it's just making you feel so happy. Yeah, you stood your ground for becoming an emperor. You stood your ground for your own empire. You stood your ground for yourself. You stood your ground for everything that you see true to be to this day. So in the past, you were like, I moved up on the chain. I am the emperor. I have everything. Financially, I am gaining exactly what I need. You might even be a boss, a manager. You are definitely somebody of a higher position for the majority of you, or it just makes you feel like you're bringing home the money like a boss, right? Like, I'm bringing home money like a boss, and, like real man or real woman, and just really making you feel like you're really standing your ground, doing the things that you're supposed to be doing in life, having a huge turnaround, right? You're so in power, and you just feel so like you're in control of your finances. And like I said, if this is a relationship, you're in control of the relationship, and everything is going the way it should be going. So yeah, you are in a position with just 100% respect. You're respected by the people you work with. You're respected by your loved one. People come to, to see you as this leader, and they really respect you. Okay. And this is because this is what you wished for. You have been wishing and dreaming for this type of opportunity, and you got it. You worked hard and you got it. So yeah, you're in power over here in the present. In the present, you took a chance. You just keep taking more chances and more chances. But when it comes to this other person, it's like, I'm in power, but you see this other person taking foolish, maybe foolish opportunities. They're acting like a fool. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. They're expecting something to go some way that's not supposed to be that way. Maybe they just are complaining too much, but you kind of see them acting as a fool. And like I said, maybe you're the boss and you're looking at a coworker going, can you just do your job without complaining so much? If it's a love relationship, it's like you're waiting for the opportunity for your loved one to get to where you need to be. So you're waiting for them to get to the opportunities of where you are, and hoping that they will have the second chance, and praying that they will be able to spread their wings and fly. But it's kind of a downer. Now, I see it as a downer over here with the Five of Cups upside down. Like, man, I wish you could really just be where I am. Yeah, you see them not happy. And when they're not happy, it's just making you not happy. And this is because this is, like I said, this is your friends, this is your loved ones, this is family members, whoever your partners and alliances are, co-workers. And you're like, man, I feel bad for you. I would like to see you have better opportunities like I have. You want them to have the opportunities that you have. But you're noticing that they're not strategizing the way you strategized. You're seeing that they're making the foolish mistakes. You see that they're doing things that they're not supposed to be doing. If they could just compromise and do the things they're supposed to be doing, they would be much happier. Okay, because you personally see yourself also as an empress. You're like, yeah, well, I am doing all the things that I'm supposed to do, and I'm just going to continue to keep growing. And I'm so sorry that I don't see you coming up to where I am, because I just keep getting my Nine of Cups. I just keep getting more satisfactory, more satisfied. I'm getting the things that I want achieved, but it's sad because I don't see you having any of that. And this is really affecting you. With the Ten of Pentacles upside down, you don't see them achieving things that you're achieving. And it's a bummer. It's a bummer. It's really getting you down, because like, you're over here like, I have complete victory, and you're over here so sad. So sad. But you're trying to tell them that it's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. You know, it's like you're over here trying to tell them it's okay. You just got to wait for the perfect timing. You know, everything's going to be fine. But you're not sure if that's true. Okay. But as for you, personally, you just keep continuing to get your 10 of Cups. Because you see exactly where you're going, because you have the determination with the 10 of Wands over here. Nothing's going to stop you. You are completely in Leo mode with the King of Wands over here. You're just like, I am working so hard. I know exactly where I'm going. I'm loyal to myself. I'm loyal to my job. I'm loyal to this love, this relationship, however this resonates for you guys. Okay, but yeah, you're very sad because this person is just not doing what you want them to do. And it's almost like you're giving them advice and they're not taking any advice. And that's really why this 5 of Cups is upside down. This is why this is on your mind right now. Why? Because I keep giving you advice and you keep denying my advice. So I can't get you off my mind. I can't get you to get where you need to be. And that's why you're thinking about this so much. You know, because otherwise you're like, why would it pop up in my tarot? Why would I, why would I really care? Because you do care. Because if you didn't care, it wouldn't pop up, because you're trying your hardest to give them the best advice so that they can get to their 10 of Cups. But they're not taking your advice at all. Whether you're giving advice as a boss, whether you're giving advice as a loved one, it doesn't matter. They're not taking your advice, but they keep continuing to bring it up. If they continue to keep bringing it up, it always pops up. So you're trying to think of ways that you can help this person to try to understand that if you wish and you do what you're supposed to do, you can manifest. You can have these things. Now, for you in the near future, your material spiritual prosperity just keeps growing because you just keep taking the action. You keep thinking wisely. I mean, look at this. You have the Magician and the High Priestess. You keep manifesting and taking the action towards doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing and using your higher intuition to do so. You know what you're doing. You know exactly where you're going and you know exactly how to get there. You've thought about it a lot. You know, you figure, okay, well, I've made mistakes in my past and I understand how to get from point A to point B. And I'm trying to help you too, but you don't want to listen. It's also showing immaturity. You could be dealing with somebody who's younger than yourself because it is showing the immaturity. And if they're the same age as yourself, they're just not mature as you are, right? This is a young person. So yeah. You could be, dealing with another fire sign like yourself, Leo, Sag, or Aries. Could be dealing with a Cancer or an Aquarius. Okay. Or a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Definitely some Taurus going on here, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Aries, and then Taurus again. And then I have Cancer. So those are the signs that are really popping up more than anything. But definitely, yeah, you see that this person is just not taking the action the way you're taking action. Yeah, they don't have the determination. They have this determination to get to where they want to be, and they know what they want, but they are not seeing it in the right light with the moon upside down. They have disillusioned ideas. So you can teach them how to manifest. You can teach them how to do things and try to pull them up out of this failure, pretty much, that they're setting themselves up for. But they're very disillusioned to what is really the truth. They're wearing rose-colored glasses. They do not see things realistically. They want things to go for them really fast and now. But they're not the type of person that's actually going to get out there hurt, okay, and walk 1,000 miles on a broken leg. No, they're going to break that leg and sit and cry. They don't not have that determination that you had. You broke your leg, you got out there, you walked 1,000 miles to get to the milestone that you needed, and they're not going to do that. They're going to sit down and cry and, I almost said a bad word, I can't say that though, I'll get demonetized, and complain, moan and groan. Okay, we're going to use that word instead. But yeah, they're going to sit down, moan and groan, and complain about how their life is going down the toilet. And they're not doing the things. And you know what I think their big thing is here? Is they might even be a little jealous of you. They like have envy towards you. They're envious of you because they've seen that at one time you were like, I didn't always have this. You know, it wasn't like I had the best luck of all. They see you as having good luck. Like this just fell out of the sky into your lap, you know, like you're Joan of Arc or something, and some sword just fell out of the sky, you know, and said, you know, you're going to win a battle. And you're like, that's not how it is. I actually worked my butt off to get to where I am. And so you're actually, I think a lot of this is actually going towards, the reason you're thinking about this so much is because it's getting on your nerves, because you're seeing the envy that they have towards you. Now, I didn't see that until I seen the moon come out. Okay? Once I seen the moon come out, I'm like, oh, there it comes. The secret envy going on against you. I don't care if it's a loved one, a friend, a coworker. I do feel like this is more of a friend or a coworker more than a lover. Take it how it resonates. But yeah, they are jealous of you, envious of you, however you want to see that. And they think that you have the best luck in the world over here with the Wheel of Fortune. But they don't strategize the way you strategize. They don't see life the way you've seen life. You were handed all the crap and you turned it into the King of Pentacles. So they ain't moving forward. They're not even really moving slow. They're idling. Like I said, when they're hurt, they go nowhere. They just moan. But they expect the hopes and promises. And you're telling them, look, if you do this and you do that and you work hard, you can get your fulfillment of wishes. Okay, but I can't do it for you. And you might even be their boss with the Emperor over here. Maybe they expect you to give them more pentacles. Maybe they want you to pay them more. And then they'll feel like they're on a higher level. And they feel like nothing's going the way I want it to go. But I'm definitely waiting for this pentacle to drop into my hands. Well, that's not going to happen. But I am going to tell you one thing about this for yourself. Because of these, look at where you're going. You're manifesting using your higher wisdom. And you are going to get a raise. You are going to get higher pension. You are getting, more coins. So sooner or later in the near future, you will get a raise. And it's coming pretty quick. You are going to get a raise. And that's what's going to set them off, I think. I think that's when it's really going to kind of set them onto this path of even being more envious. Oops. Excuse me, more envious than they already are. Is because they're going to see that they're not going anywhere and they want these pentacles and they don't have the pentacles. They want what you have. But they're also expecting so much more than what's, what they're entitled to from this job. Yeah, definitely some kind of inheritance raise with the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is just coming out saying, yeah, you are going to get a raise, an inheritance, something of the above. So, it's just clarifying. Okay, so in your near future, you're going to be getting a raise while they're still sitting over here pity partying. And it's like, sorry, you're going to hear this pity party for a while, guys. Okay? Until they decide what they're going to do. See what the angels have to say. Yeah, you just need to remain positive because in the near future, whoa, you have more opportunities. You personally have more opportunities. What about this person, though? What is this person doing? Does this person have more opportunities? How do, what's going to happen for this person? What, see what the angels have to say for them. What do they need to do? They need to ask for help from others and actually pay attention and listen. That's what they need to do. They need to listen to what you have to say. Because they'll have their perfect timing. But yeah, they need to communicate. Like I said, communicate. They need to sit back and listen and communicate clearly. Yeah, they need to listen a little bit more. Okay, so until they can start actually communicating clearly and listening to what you have to say, they're going to be envious of you. Until they actually, you know, and that's where the help from others is coming in. They will have their perfect timing once they stop having rose-colored glasses. For others of you, if this is love, I will grab a couple cards. It really feels more like co-workers and stuff to me, though, guys. But you never know. There will be a reconciliation if they have to the point to where they believe that you're making so much money, they're envious of you, they wanted to cut off the connection. I see that here. They believe that they could have better cycles with you, but they believe that this relationship isn't really going so far because they think that you're so far ahead of them, and they're in their own pity party anyways. If this is love, this is just really showing that they believe that you're working so hard, but there's still the same situation going on. They're envious that you make too much money, no matter how. But the only thing keeping this love connection together is the romantic feelings that you guys have together. But in seriousness, yeah, no matter what, they're still envious that you make a lot of money and that you're at work all the time. So let me get a what your soul wants you to know card. Yeah, I just feel like if it's romantic, there's resentment to why you moved up farther than them. That's crazy. Okay, so just remember that your soul wants you to know that you are free and that freedom is the boundless surges that run through you. Okay, this is boundless freedom surges through me. So yeah, you're free, and you know you're free. You know, it doesn't mean you don't have debt. It just means that you're free. You're triumphing. You feel like you can do the things that you want to do because you make the money to do so. Okay. Okay, so, and that was your reading for you, Leo, for mid-month, and I will catch you cats later. Peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.